Welcome to the Science and Psychology of a Successful Black Mind YouTube channel. Today I'm sitting here with a powerful lady from Bloemfontein who's running a convenience store, Khanimambo convenience store. The business has been running for over 10 years now. It's a convenience store of which it has a beautiful concept, a concept that's yet to be done by many convenience stores in South Africa. It's a 24-hour store, So we just want to get deep today and just see, as I've been sharing videos in the past about black people that are successful, who are running businesses successfully, and just to explore the principles of Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Grow Rich. And yeah, just to see how we as a black people have the potential and the abilities to be able to successfully run our own businesses. So I'll be sharing her story, or she'll be sharing her story and introducing herself even at this time. So Betty, you can go ahead and tell us how you started your business and what motivated you to start your business.
Okay, as times goes, when we look back, we saw a need ukuthi black people are no longer owning so-called spicer shops.
Yeah,
So we decided that it was a need. We need to bring that back to our locations. So we started from there, and I remember we didn't have any funding.
yeah,
And then we were helped by family members, as well as we joined a stock fair.
okay,
Where we managed to get, I think, 10,000.
yeah,
And then there was a franchise. We started with a franchise, and then we started from there. We got stock, we got the container, and then we started moving forward. So the franchise had its challenges,
okay,
so we had to move away from that company, and then we pushed on ourselves until today.
okay. So we can see there and hear from her story, that there was an opening, or rather a gap that needed to be closed, because we understand now that the spaza shop industry, or the convenience store industry, is held by foreign people. It's no longer held by us, as black people. So they saw that opportunity and decided, to start a business, of which is the first principle in the principles of the book Think and Grow Rich, which is the principle of desire, because once they saw that gap, then there was a desire in saying that, we need to, do something about this, and they started the business, also having other people being involved there, and other, sources that came along, but eventually they went on their own till this day, of which they are running their business, which is successful, and it's running in Bloemfontein, and it's that concept of the 24-hour convenience store. It's a different concept, of which is still yet to be understood by many enterprises. So that one is just one of the highlights of that convenience store. So yes, Mpeti, yeah, in regards to seniqalile ke business operator. Of course, there's where you are right now, but you still want to see business yenu ikhula. Like, what is the visualization, or what is the vision enifunayo, or that you want to attain at
Okay.
this time? Yeah.
Our vision, we want to grow very,
Yeah.
and then we want to have each convenience store at different locations,
Okay.
where we train people, and then they own their own shops and
Yeah.
under a franchise.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we push like that. We want to have a warehouse.
Yeah.
So now we have little step going on that direction.
Yeah.
A warehouse where we are going to be able to supply those shops
stores
and at reasonable prices, where they'll be able to make money for themselves and be able to operate. And value, we want to employ more youth, more young people, so that they can be inspired nabo babe naleyo desire ukuthi they should have businesses. Yeah, because as you have said, it is owned by foreign nationals, but we need to bring that back so that we can grow as a country.
Yeah, it's a beautiful vision, Leo, because it comes to the concept of visualization. As much as they have started and the business is operating and it's successful as it is, they still want to go on ahead in making sure that they spread their wings and they expand, in helping others to start their own businesses. And also the important part that I picked up also there when they opened that warehouse, because we understand the power of buying, with the foreign nationals, they have come together and they have the power to buy. So the reason why so many spaza shops are closed in the township is because of the buying power. When you buy alone, you buy at high prices and then you have to sell at high prices. So these guys buy as a group and then they are able to sell at low prices. So that's also a beautiful point that you put when you start when you move on to having your own warehouses and having that buying power. So of course business is not easy. Business is not easy, and that's why a lot of people, they don't get into business. So what is that thing that motivates you, to continue to stick being in business?
Like my customers,
Yeah.
firstly, abanye abantu, they come, they move from different places just to buy bread from my store. Because they know it's owned by a black person who has been operating for such a long time. So we have that loyalty. So they motivate me, even if sometimes it becomes too much. But I think about those guys who drive far so that they can get break from my place. So and then I think about my family as well, because they've been there from day one. So it motivates me, and I want to grow. So that's the most important thing. So it's the challenge is when they come, you pass them and you grow as a person. So those things, they motivate me. I don't want to let my people down, especially black people. And let down by give upping, and then it's like I'm giving away my power. Now it's not easy, but give upping is not an option.
Of course. So that is one of the things, or the other principle, the principle of auto-suggestion. She has it in a physical form of people who have been loyal to the store for over the years, having that play in her mind that, I have these people, it impresses on their mind that she needs to continue building the business and continue to having it in existence for those people, that she can be able to continue to supply them, and them coming from distant places to come and support her. So that is also needed. It's a principle that's needed, because if you don't have something that motivates you as a person when you're starting business, it's not gonna be easy. But when you have something that keeps you going, and when you look at your situation, like family, like as she mentioned, like us, the black people, the community, knowing that if she gives up, the next person who wants to start something might say, "Ish, this person has started this thing, but gave up." So those are important things to have. So in essence, so as you need a vision and not giving up. So what are the skills that did you have any skills, or was it something that you saw from somebody doing it, or did you have the skills to start the business?
Okay, I didn't have any skills to start the business, but background. I can say skill now.
It's observation. It's also something that works.
Background. My mother used to sell at school as a guy, so that motivated me. Even us, after school, we used to set up a table, staying amazambana, apula, umbila. So it started when I went to a business. It made a lot of
The
sense.
sense for you.
Yeah, it was easy.
Yeah.
Even the hours that I had to put in, I remember ukuthi my mother used to work so hard.
Yeah.
Alale ebusuku, ayenze, but that's where I took my motivation, and yeah, so that's where by observation and food by experience, because I used to do that. She taught us that. Yeah.
So yeah, that's another principle, you know, the principle of specialized knowledge. It does not only come with a skill of having to go and study, but it also comes with a skill or with the ability of being able to observe. Since you grew up in a household where her mother was selling, and also, you know, they would also sell, so that in turn gave her the experience to be able to, you know, apply it in her current business, you know, which it's helping her and it's working for her because she has seen this, you know. So it's one of the things that we need to have also as a people. You don't need school all the time. You can look around and see what this person has done this thing, and observe from afar or from close, but observe and see that no, if that person can do it, you know, I can also do it, because you've been seeing it that it's been done. So it's something that we also need to have as a people, and remember that, you know, there are different ways to start something. It just does not, you know, entail one way. So I will just get into this one. I will not get into the whole lot of them, you know, the entire principles, you know, but I would like to get on the one of decision, you know, the decision, like to saying that okay, you were able to observe from your mother and then start the business. So then now you have decided that you want to expand your business. What does it take to come to a decision in your in your journey? Like, do you have to go back and forth and think about it, or is it something that you say, okay, I want to do this and I'm going to do it?
Yeah, you tell yourself, Buti, I want to do this. I need to, you have your plans, you have your vision.
Yeah.
So as years goes,
Yeah.
we are going to know I've reached this one. So
Yeah.
I want to grow to this level.
Yeah.
So, and then the decision comes, Guti, no, I want to, for example, to expand now.
Yeah.
Now I've been doing this for a long time, so now it's time to move on.
Yeah.
You will even feel it in your heart. The most important thing I need it drive, Guti, no, I want, where do I want to see myself? So Leon to like push her and you'll be able to make a decision. And sometimes vele it's so scary. It's so scary, but vele if into I choose,
Yeah.
it's not worth doing it.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, you push yourself up until you decide. Well, after deciding, you do, you act.
Yeah. So we've heard that, you know, it's important to take decisions, because you can have an idea, you know, have a beautiful idea, but if you are afraid to take the decision, you know, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen until you decide and take that step to say that I'm gonna start this thing, you know. Like I've been saying on this channel that, you know, I've started this YouTube channel with what I have, you know, with the little that I have. I've decided that, you know, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go to the people and I'm going to knock on doors and get the information and bring it. Whether the channel is not too standard to some, you know, level, but I've decided, you know, that's a decision. So thank you, Betty, for your insight, you know, and for showing that the principles, you know, that are found in the book Think and Grow Rich, we also have them as a people. We might not necessarily, you know, have the book or whatever, but, you know, it's something that's within us, you know, that we have principles that we use unknowingly, so, you know, to be able to establish the things that we want to establish. So just in closing, can you just share, you know, a motivation or a words of wisdom to some kid out there who will be watching this, you know, in helping them understand, you know that it is possible as a black child coming from Ekasi, coming from, you know, the backgrounds that we come from as a black people, to saying that you can achieve your goals, you know.
One of the most important thing that we need to work on as, if I may say, black people, really, It's low self-esteem. The most important thing is to believe in yourself, and that no one can take that away from you if you have that belief. And then number two, yes, a dream or a wish, it may look very, very scary, and when it looks scary, you need to go after it. Yeah. And then you need to believe in yourself. That's the most important thing. When you believe in yourself, you'll be able to do whatever. You'll be able to move mountains,
Of
if I
course.
may say.
Of course.
You'll be able to do that. So the most important to be positive.
Yeah.
Believe in yourself. Surround people who are positive. Surround yourself with people who are positive. So that you can be able to reach whatever you want to reach. Because if you set up good things for yourself, and then you'll get there.
Of course. Yeah. Thank you for your words. As we've heard, I love the last words, surround yourself with good people, because they say birds of the same feathers flock together. So if you are with negative people, you'll end up just, doing negative things. But if you are with positive people, you'll end up doing positive things. So that's what it is. And believing in yourself, that's the key, regardless of the situation that is at hand. But when you believe in yourself, knowing that I'm going to attain my goals and dreams, that's the ultimate. So we've had this beautiful interview, and we shared some of the nuggets. Please share, subscribe, like, and and continue to look out for beautiful content on this channel as we continue going deep and going into the black community and getting the successful entrepreneurs and sharing this information so that we can uplift other black, upcoming entrepreneurs or anybody who wants to achieve anything in life. So thank you, Petu, for this opportunity and this time that we've had. And look out for this video and other videos that are coming in the weeks ahead. All right, cool. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.